Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am Eden. I also go by the Lady in Red, and I am here today to give you guys a little haul that I picked up. I'm very excited about this video, and it is going to be a little Sephora haul. Yay! Now, obviously, you know, some of these products are going to be a little bit pricey. Some of them aren't. So, you know, you got to test it all out and see what you like, what you don't like. It's also a mixture of Marshalls and Lidl, which is a new store that they opened here in my town. I actually found some stuff in there. So, yeah, if you're interested in this little mix-matched haul, then just keep watching. Alrighty guys, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the main reason why I placed the Sephora order. Now, I know that this product is a little bit pricey, like I said, but I was in the market for a new foundation that would last me a while, and also I have been buying a lot of drugstore foundations lately, so I really wanted to you know, save up a little and get something that's a little more high-end that I've been eyeballing for a couple of months now. So this product is actually going to be the Charlottetilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Now, I've literally been looking at this for, like I said, a couple of months. I've been watching videos, reviews, and this just really caught my eye. First of all, look at how beautiful this packaging is, guys. Like, seriously, this is so luxe. Who does not love rose gold? One. So, I mean, I'm a sucker for packaging. Two, it has a pump, which I really like. Now, I did use it, so excuse the pump. I actually used it on my face today. So if you can see that it's very, very matte, but it's also not drying. So that's what I really like, because it's sort of like a comfort matte. Now, I always used luminous foundations, and then when I started to really up my skincare and experiment with different serums and things, it really helped my dry skin. So I was able to put a matte foundation on and actually see how it looks without it, you know, clinging to my dry patches and looking like a cakey, disgusting mess. So I'm really excited that I'm able to try different finishes, which is why I wanted to grab, you know, a higher end one from Sephora so that I could really test it out and see if I liked it. Now, so far I've used this twice and I've loved it. Love it. I definitely recommend it if you're in the market for a higher end foundation. It is $44, but you get a lot in the package. You get, sorry, I just want to check. You get 1 fluid ounce, so that's a lot of product for, you know, a $44 foundation. And honestly, I think it's a splurge, but I say if you're in the market for a new foundation, definitely try it, because it is worth it. A little goes a long way. That's what I was going to say. A little bit goes a long way, so you're not wasting it. But like I said, it gives a beautiful finish, very matte, but also natural, which I really enjoy. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about goes hand in hand with that foundation. Now, I am weird, so sometimes I like to try the mini version because I want to see if I like it before I actually buy it. So for the primer, I did get the Charlottetilbury primer, the Wonder Glow, but I did get the mini version because I wanted to try it out. Also, I really like to test different primers and setting sprays and things like that, so I tend to get the little ones. I know that the value of the little one is not really worth the price. I understand that, but I'm just weird. I like to try it, so sometimes I just feel like spending a little less is what I like to do. So this is the Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. It is a multi-use Wonder Glow, so it is a primer. It is a very dewy and glowy. It has like a, I'll put a little dab on my hand so you can see. So it has like this beautiful golden glow, and it just adds that beautiful luminosity to your skin, if you can see that. Now it says here you could use it under your foundation for a lit from within glow. You can use it over foundation for a radiant, flawless finish. So I'm guessing you can do like a little liquid highlight, which would probably be beautiful. Or on its own, just if you want something simple that day, you don't want the full coverage of a foundation, which I can see I did put it on, obviously, underneath my makeup. And it would be beautiful on its own as well. And it has that gorgeous rose gold packaging. Honestly, Charlottetilbury is beautiful. I actually gained interest in it when I watched one of Tati Beauty's videos. If you don't know Tati is, she's a great beauty guru. She has a lot of awesome tips, and she had a video with Charlottetilbury using the products, and I was sold. Like, once you see her using her products, it was like gorgeous, night and day. I had to splurge on them. And the last thing from Sephora Charlottetilbury that I grabbed is also a mini. Don't come at me. I know, like I said, I like to use minis. I like to test them out. But it is the setting powder, the Charlottetilbury powder. And this is medium 2, which is also pretty light still. So, you know, don't be scared that it's the color medium. I would definitely say if you're like more my complexion, definitely go for shade number 2. And it comes with still a decent little amount. I honestly think this is the perfect size to like set under your eyes because the brush is small, so you could pick up the perfect amount of powder. It has that luxe packaging again. The primer and the powder both were $25 each. The larger ones obviously are more pricey, probably more in the $40 or $50 range, but like I said, I like to try things out, so I did get the primer for $25 and the powder for $25. The 3 altogether, like I said, make for a gorgeous finish. Matte, but not too matte. I would definitely say more of like a natural finish. Nothing cling to my dry patches, which I really love. And I like that it does create the brightness under the eyes without being too cakey. I am sold on these products, guys. I'm seriously sold on them. And another suggestion that I do have, because I know that it could be pricey for some people to grab a $25 little ass powder, is this guy right here, the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. Mine is 140 shade light. This and this are honestly dupes for one another. So if you don't want to splurge on this, grab this. I gravitate towards this all the time. I honestly love this powder. I'm like hitting pan already. I need to get more. It is such a great powder. You could use it over your primer as like a foundation. You could use it as a setting powder. I really want to grab a darker color and try to use it as a bronzer because I think that it would be gorgeous. It's so blendable. So I definitely suggest this one if you want to try out a drugstore dupe for that Charlottetilbury one. And this guy was literally $9 at Target. $9. So give her a try too. Alright, so the next thing that I grabbed from the Sephora haul is this little doodad right here. So this is actually a hair care product. This is all the rage everywhere. I needed to see what the hype was about. So this is the Olaplex number 3. So this is a treatment. You use it before you shampoo. You do not use it after, like a conditioner. You use it as a bond builder. So you use it once to twice a week for damaged hair. You put it on, you leave it for 10 minutes, then you rinse it off, you do your shampoo and conditioner. Honestly, I used it once and my ends have been like tremendously dry, and this helped so much. I highly recommend the Olaplex line. Highly, highly recommend it. I'm definitely gonna grab this shampoo and conditioner, which I have used in the past. And this is recommended by stylists, salons. Like, it is literally a life-changing product for your hair. I love it. Love, love, love it. Like I said, this is a treatment, so it's a once or twice a week. And this was $28. And the next thing that I have in my box of goodies is actually an eyeliner. Now, I know eyeliners can be tricky because some people don't like to spend a lot because they use eyeliners pretty often and you could go through it very fast. But this guy is honestly so worth the price point. I've purchased 3 of these so far in my life. This is the Marc Jacobs liner. I'm sorry, I've actually purchased 4 now that I think about it. I've had a black, I've had a brown, I've had a purple, and now I am trying out an olive green, which is gorgeous. I think it'll be really pretty for like the springtime. And this packaging, guys, look at this packaging. Like, come on, look at how luxe it is. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous package. This is a limited edition color, so I wanted to try it out. It has like a little shimmer in it, so it's actually called, let's see, where's the color? I think it's called, oh, it's I Love You. I Love You. It's so cute. And I love olives and I love green, so I needed to try it. And honestly, green looks really beautiful with brown eyes, and I figure with my red hair, brown eyes, it would be a really nice color combination. So let me swatch it. Now, the thing I love about these eyeliners is they're a twist. You don't have to sharpen them, and they're so creamy and pigmented. I literally just put 1 dash on my hand. Look at that color, guys. Like, look at how beautiful that is. It's such a pretty deep olive green. I cannot wait to try that out with like a nude lip, smoky eye. It will be gorgeous. These liners stay in your waterline all day. You can use this in your waterline. You can use it on your line, like on your eye line. I've been using these for a couple of years now, and I highly recommend it if you are somebody who struggles to keep color in your waterline. These liners are amazing. They are a little bit pricier. Like I said, it is $26, but it is so worth it because it lasts, one of these lasts me months before I have to get a new one. So highly recommend the Marc Jacobs liners. Also, the lip liners are great too. I don't have one in the box now, but I did purchase one over the summer that I really liked. Anything from Marc Jacobs, you can't go wrong. They're a solid high-end product. I definitely recommend trying some of their stuff out. Let's see what we got next. Okay, so the next thing that I grabbed from Sephora is I'm lying, it's not from Sephora. Okay, so the next thing that I grabbed is actually going on to the Marshall side of my haul. So the product that I'm going to talk about is the Milk Makeup Stick. Now, the reason why I said Sephora is because they also have this at Sephora. However, I did not find mine at Sephora. I got it at Marshall's, but they do have it at Sephora as well. Love this foundation stick. I've never used a foundation stick before, to be completely honest. This is actually my first time, and I was so impressed with it. Like I said, I do have dry skin, but I've been really into my skincare, so it's been allowing me to try out different products that have different finishes. So this is like a creamy matte finish, but it's definitely not drying. Like I said, you know, it's a twist up foundation stick. And I love the white packaging. I love the magnetic top. I recommend trying this. If you could go over to your Marshalls and look and see if they have it, definitely pick it up. It was $10. I'll swatch it here. I mean, you might not be able to see, but okay, there you go. So you could see the coverage there. Let me just close that up. It's pretty matte, but it's very blendable, and it's got great coverage. Like, look at that. Just covered the skin on my hand beautifully. It like flushes out any imperfections. I'll pull it back a little bit. Yeah, that's gorgeous. It matched with my skin tone pretty well. This was the color light. Sometimes I do go a little darker just because I do self-tan or I use bronzer, so sometimes I'll pick a little color that's a little darker, but I'm really pleased with this one. I will definitely be using that more often. And yeah, let me know if you guys like any other foundation sticks, because this is the first one that I've used, but I've heard great things about like the Huda one. I've heard great things about Makeup Forever. So if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know and I will definitely give them a try. And that was honestly $10, like I said, for that stick. So come on, like, grab it, try it, let me know. Also, I'm tempted to go back and get a darker color to use for contouring, because I really want to try to like use more contouring colors, like contour sticks. So if you've ever done that with a foundation stick, also let me know, and yeah, we could chat about it because I'm curious. The next thing in my box that I'm going to talk about is actually going to be the two products that I found at Lidl. Now, Lidl is a grocery store that just opened up in my town, and they had a lot of cute stuff in there, honestly. So I found these and I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. They were literally $1.99. $1.99. So I grabbed two colors. They're lipsticks. Now, these lipsticks, guys, what do they remind you of? If you're like an OG makeup kind of gal, these are the same packaging as the NYX lipsticks. Literally the same black packaging. If I should have grabbed one to compare, because they're probably from the same manufacturer and they're $1.99. And I did grab a pink one in Perfectly Pink, and I grabbed a red in Statement Red because I haven't really been experimenting with reds too much, so I wanted to grab it just to see. For $1.99, why not? So let's swatch it and see how it goes. Okay. Alright, so that's a pretty pink color. Satin finish, not too matte. I'm sure that it looks beautiful with like a nice, you know, fall look. A nice little sweater, I could see. A deeper liner, that would be beautiful. And then we will try the red. Let's see. Okay, so the red is pretty as well. This is the red. It's a nice like pinky deep red, which I enjoy. I tend not to go for like the orangey reds too much, so I think that that will be beautiful, you know, with a nice nude eye look. You know, they're $1.99, so why not? And if they don't last, they don't last, but like I said, $1.99. And I think that they're probably very similar to the NYX ones that came out years ago, because those swatches are very promising, very pigmented. So yeah, give it a try. Tell me what you think. And then let's see if I have anything else in the box. Okay, so actually the last thing that I want to talk about is not something from my haul that I purchased, but they are two lip products as well that I just want to give a shout out to that I've been loving. It is the Maybelline Matte Ink Superstay Liquid Lipsticks. I actually have this one on my lip today. This is the color Dreamer. I actually got this recommendation from a blogger that I follow called What Lola Likes. She's really awesome and sweet if you want to check her out. But she recommended this color, and honestly I love it because it's pink, but it's not too pink to where it looks like a little crazy. It's just that pop of like pretty everyday pink, and I really like it. And then this other color that I really enjoy is called Seductress, which is a little bit of a darker nude, so I could swatch that as well if you guys want to see. Right there. So honestly, it's like a darker brownish pink nude color, and I really like that for every day as well. These last all day long under your mask. They don't budge. You could go out, have a couple drinks, kiss your boo, and they will last. So I definitely recommend these. These are from Walmart as well, and they are, oh man, $9.49. I knew I wrote it down. So $9.49, worth the price point. Definitely a great find. And there's a huge selection of colors. They have bright ones, they have nude ones, they have like a whole nude line that they just came out with. So I would definitely recommend those as well if you are in the market for a new liquid lipstick. And yeah, guys, so I think that's everything that's in my haul today. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and just go over some of the fun things that I bought. If you guys have any recommendations for me, please reach out, let me know. Please reach out. I sound like I'm at work. That's literally what I say. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to me. Just let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, comments. Share my videos on Facebook, please, on Instagram. Let me know what you think. And yeah, if that's all, then I guess that's it, guys. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.